right, ladies and gentlemen, I think for the first time you are hearing my voice on a video, and today what we're going to be learning how to do is finding the diagonal of a rectangular prism, and we're going to be doing this by using the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so make sure you have your notebook out, and you're going to be putting these in your notebook. Make sure you have the title at the top, and please make sure you're writing everything down that I need. Okay, so what is different about finding the diagonal of a rectangular prism instead of just finding the diagonal of a rectangle? Well, a rectangular prism is three-dimensional, right? It's 3D. So you have to find kind of what we're looking for is if you look at this rectangle I have at this rectangular prism I have at the top, we're looking for something that goes from the top right-hand corner down to the bottom left-hand corner, okay? And so it's kind of going through the middle of this three-dimensional figure. So we have to make kind of find another diagonal in order to find that long one through the middle. And what I mean by that other diagonal, if you look at the bottom, if this was a fish tank, and you guys can see the bottom of this fish tank, we are going to look for, let's see if I can, where's my pen here? Hold on one second, you guys. Oh, there it is. See this side? My pen went crazy. If we go this side of the fish tank where I'm not as good as Mr. Ryder with the pen, but this side that's 12 inches over here is going to be one side of the triangle, and then we want to kind of draw along a diagonal of the bottom of the fish tank. If this is the bottom of the fish tank, we want to find that diagonal at the bottom of the fish tank. So that triangle that I just drew, one side of it is 9 inches and one side of it is 36 inches. So I'm just going to draw that down here. Here's the 9-inch part. Here's the 36-inch part. And I want to find, okay, I want to find that side using Pythagorean theorem. So what I want you to do over here is I want you to start writing some steps. Okay? And for step 1, I want you to write down what your step's going to be, but I'm just going to talk about it, and I want you to write it down. But step 1 is finding the diagonal of the bottom of that rectangular prism. So however you want to write that down, I need you to write that down here for step 1. Okay? So step 1, that's going to be there. And we'll come around and check that you got that in. But, so we do Pythagorean theorem. We have 9 squared plus 36 squared equals c squared. So that's 81 plus, let's see, 36 times 36, 1,296 equals c squared. Now add those together, so plus 81 and 1,377 equals c squared. So c is going to be the square root of 1,377. So let's do that, and what do we get? Approximately 37.1, okay? Okay, so step 1, inches. Step 1, find the diagonal of that bottom triangle, okay? Step 2, now we want to use that as the bottom of a new triangle. And you can see that where I messed up right here, where I have this triangle at the top that's 12 inches. Now I'm going to draw that triangle down here, and it's going to be Let me make a new 37.1, 12. Let me make a new note here. I'm going to redraw that triangle. So I have 37.1 is the new bottom. Okay, and the height of my triangle is 12. Okay. And what I want to find, this is going to give me the diagonal I'm looking for, is this diagonal. This is going to be my C. Okay, so write down what you're going to do for step 2 in your own words. If you need to pause this to do it, please do that. And you're going to write it. This should be right under step 1, by the way. I'm just writing this here, so to keep in mind that you should pause and be writing down what step 2 is. And then we'll use Pythagorean theorem to do that. So we have 12 squared plus, and actually I'm going to change that back to the square root of 1377 instead of 37.1 squared, because I can write it either way, but this will be easier to square, equals C squared. So that gives me 144 plus the square root of a number squared is simply the number inside the radical, 1377. So add those together. I'm going to do that right here. So 1377 plus 144, 1521. So the square root of 1521 equals C. That looks like it's going to give us, 39 exactly. Nice. It worked out exactly. So 39 inches equals C, which is the diagonal, 39 inches, which is the diagonal of that original rectangular prism. So 2 steps total to find the diagonal of a rectangular prism. If you have all of the sides already, I need you to, when you're done writing those steps down, call over either me or Mr. Writer and have us verify that you have those steps written down. And then also, I would like you to find, I'm going to draw another question right here, and I want you to work on that one. So if I have a rectangular prism here, okay, I'm a much worse drawer than it is, but let's say this length here is 5, and then this length here is 10, and let's say this is 5 here also. So go ahead and find, and let's make those centimeters. Go ahead and find the diagonal of this one using the steps from above, and call us over to verify your answer. All right, have fun, and I will talk to you soon.